in terms of strategic planning, actually creating and delivering the strategy to me is the easy part. Once you've done all of that work, really this is about documenting what it is you're going to do. What are the goals? What's the approach? Who owns what? Where are the dependencies? Getting that signed off within the business and then communicating that strategy to the business. But another really important point is to sell the vision. If you're passionate about what it is that you think digital can do for the business, that will buy in other people within the organisation. If you say, this is going to be great, we're really going to achieve all those objectives, we're going to do these things on social, email's going to be doing this, people will embrace that much more than you just sticking to the facts and the figures and the spreadsheets. When it comes to implementing the strategy, this is really stuff that's about pretty much project management, simple stuff. So just plan for success, be pragmatic and structured, get your priorities and your timeframes clear, but make sure that within the business there's awareness of where the dependencies are. I've worked in projects where I've got a great website that's going to go live once the content management system's implemented. If you're downstream of a big technology project, you're not going to be able to deliver your strategy on your own. So you need to be aware of what those implications are and where the dependencies are. And also, particularly if you work in a big organisation, look at roadmaps. Technology are great ones for this. They have these views 3 and 5 years out of all the technology changes they're going to make. You need to understand what the implications are on those. And again, that's where talking to your stakeholders and having these formal and informal discussions with them will help you, because you'll be brought into conversations much earlier than you would be if you were just part of the normal stream of project meetings. So make sure you're aware of other projects, make sure you've got visibility of what's going on, and make sure you're communicating what's going on with your projects as well. Engaging suppliers can be a really tough thing as well, particularly depending on the complexity. You might have to go through a formalised RFI, RFP or RFQ process. If you haven't done that before, that can be really daunting and it can be really time consuming as well, and it will take up your entire life, let alone let you have time to do your day job. So look for external help if you have to go through a formal process like that. You should always put measures in place to make the relationship transparent as well. Often the first sign of trouble from a supplier or a vendor is when they've been called in by the client to get sacked. They have no idea that you're unhappy until you bring them in and say, I've had enough. So think about how you could avoid those problems. Think about what measures you can put in place to actually have transparent and open communication with your suppliers. I think a good one is actually broadening out what they're aware of within the business. So rather than you saying, I need your tool to do X, Y, Z, tell them we're trying to drive up sales, we're trying to increase revenue. What's the broader business objective? Because then they've got a better understanding of why you need their piece of kit and where it fits into the overall strategy. And also, if you've got issues, make sure that you raise them proactively. Don't not talk about stuff. You have to say, if this isn't good enough, you have to sit down and say, this isn't okay with me, what are we going to do to fix it, and work together. So the tips there are basically just getting support if you've got to go through those types of processes. Make your expectations clear and put regular reviews in place. I would always advocate at least a monthly meeting and an annual review with suppliers as well.